no respect for bare bones broadcasting. I'm going to tell you something. I've been involved in child labor. Classroom, graduated. Let's see, I started trade school at 23. Do you think I was still a child? The people who taught me in trade school were not there for their advantage at all. Not even in reputation. I was very fortunate. I had classroom instructors in trade school. Wait a minute, I remember one who was there for reputation. Most of the guys the union sent were there for reputation. Very much. Only there were other guys that donated their time and or got paid very little. A manager of Johnson Control, a branch manager of Johnson Control, wasn't there for his own advantage at all. And a college professor from Akron University didn't give a damn about his reputation. He sure didn't. To himself he did. Well, he gave a damn about his reputation to himself. Only to the rest of the world, he certainly didn't. Once it matched his approval, that was good enough. Which I like that guy now. I was horrified of him when I was a kid. 23, I was a kid. Only I sat and watched him for 4 years, and his face and his heart appear in my mind all the time. Milton Culp. He was a very dedicated professor. He was. More than he knew. I reminded him, you are more dedicated than you know, Mr. Professor. He didn't know until he met me. I know I taxed him. I did. I taxed his ability to explain, which I think he enjoyed. He did. He was frustrated a few times, or he used to ask me personally if I understood the explanation in front of the whole class. And that was quite a privilege. I look back on it now, and I didn't realize the privilege of that. I consider that a privilege now. That man taught a lot of people. And I bet he didn't ask that to many people during his lecture. No, he didn't. So, it's just the way I was able to handle that class with my abilities to learn. And they allowed me to do that. Both those men did. And they weren't there for their reputation or for the normal, what they could get. And man, did I learn in those classes. I'll have to say it carries me forever. Even the disposition they gave me in that class, and the rest of the class gave me to openly question and get a picture. I have to have a picture. I can't get it out of terms. I have to have a picture. And when I have to get those terms to give me a picture. So I have to use them accurately, because the test requires accuracy. And I had to pass the test. And if there wasn't a test, I think I could hold more of it with me. The giving it up for the test, it doesn't stick. The test is a dumb idea. It really doesn't tell you anything. I scored great grades in tests. A's. 1/4 all A's. Everything. I got 100 on A. I didn't miss any questions on any test. My homework is all accurate. My comments in class, everything. Mon ami, a whole quarter. That teacher's shit. He said, I don't give anybody 100. He did. He told everyone in class it was me, and he gave me a 99 plus. I carry that around like a big feather back here in my mind. But for me, I'm a failure. I'm an idiot. Autistic moron. In those classes, I did well because of the people holding the class. Only. They'll tell me it's me, and I did devote a lot of time to homework. I did. I had to. Well, at the same time, the men in class were devout in the explanation. Devout. Yes, they were.